What's up, y'all? This is Ty, and it is Tubi Tuesday. And that is when I review a film that is streaming right here. Wait, not right here, but streaming on the Tubi app. And today's film is My Forever Valentine. Hey, My Forever Valentine. Directed and starring RoSpit as Desmond. That's right, I like that name. That's a cool name, right? RoSpit. I gotta look this brother up, see what else he's done. Erica Rye as Vanessa. Angelique Spites as Valentina. Dijon Ford as Derek. Then we have Tierra Jacole, El Bruana, Natasia Bowles, Macford Hall, and Patrick Irvin, rounding out the cast. Now, My Forever Valentine is about this couple, Desmond and Vanessa. Desmond and Vanessa are a couple with secrets and issues. Things ain't going the way they would like it to go, and they're both stepping out. They're both stepping out on each other, tipping and dipping, as I like to call it. And it starts off, you see Desmond, he wants to treat his wife out. He wants to take his wife for this romantic night. And she's like, Vanessa's like, nah, Desmond, I have to work. And she has a business partner. Her business partner is Derek. She has a business partner. She's like, no, I gotta work. I gotta work. Like, you know how it is with this company. So now he's feeling neglected. And so she's going to work. But what he doesn't know is Vanessa is going to work, meaning she's going to get her back blown out by Derek. So she's been banging her business partner, her co-worker, whatever. And that in itself, you should not ever sleep with your co-workers. They say don't shit where you eat, and that's the truth. Excuse my language, but that's what they say. Don't do that, because you should never ever do that. That's what I heard. Don't do that, because when it go bad, it goes bad. So the first thing I'm saying, like, yeah, this gonna go bad. She banging her co-worker. That's never good. That's where I was going with this. I was like, yeah, that's never good. You don't do that. You don't do that. Take it from me. Don't do that. When it go bad, it's bad. But anyway, so now Desmond is feeling down in the Delta. Desmond, he's a chef. He's working in this nice restaurant / bar, and this beautiful woman is staring him down. Like, she fine too. The whole cast, all the women are fine in this, by the way. But she's staring him down, and his coworker's like, yo, who that looking at you over there? He's like, I don't know. So now, after his heart has been broken by his wife because she don't want to go, she didn't go out with him, whatever. Now, he's sitting with the beautiful Valentina, and he's telling her about how lonely he is and how things ain't going, this, that, and he feels neglected, blah, 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 blah. So you know what's happening next. I said, uh-oh, he about to hit that. Okay, so he hits that. And so, I guess Valentina done seen the moon and the stars and the earth. Now she's sprung, see, they say sometime when you put them on them real good, they get cray-cray. When you put it on them real good, they get cray-cray. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. So she is now like feeling him. And so she's coming back up to the restaurant. She don't know her place. You see, she coming back up to the restaurant, and she, oh, Desmond. And he's like, what? No, nah, it ain't like that, sweetheart. Listen, no. So in her mind, it's like, step off, hoe. But I knew something was wrong. And I said, see, he done messed up, because the way she was smiling, she had that cray-cray smile. Now, should I say that? Because I don't know if she's watching. But I have experience with the cray-cray. So I know that cray-cray stare. So shout out to that actress, because she gave that cray-cray stare, and I got scared because it flashed me back. Here I go making it about myself, but it flashed me back to my own situation. I was like, ooh, that reminded me of Boomquisha. Okay. That ain't a real name, but I just, that's what it reminded me of. So I was like, oh, he done messed up now, because now Valentina is about to go. she about to go crazy. I just felt it. You know what I'm saying? I just felt it. And did I say spoiler alert? Spoiler alert. But I just felt it. I was like, yeah, she about to go crazy on him. See, this is why you shouldn't cheat. You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't cheat. Both of them. Neither one you should. You shouldn't be cheating at work with nobody, and you shouldn't be cheating with strangers because you're feeling down and out or whatever. You should have went in the bathroom and then took care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Something to ease. I don't know. I'm just saying it. But this, I mean, you. So anyway, he does that. Valentina is like, wait a minute. There's that grin. Now she pops up again when she sees him with roses, but these roses are for his wife. And he's like, that ain't for you. And she's pissed off again. I said, see, you keep playing with this lady. And she said, okay, I got something for you. So I said, oh, Lord, what is this woman going to do? So then what Valentina does, there's a scene where you see her, she actually meets Vanessa. And she says, oh, you work over at such and such, don't you? Blah, blah, blah. Don't you like roses and all this? And she's sending fresh roses to the house and all this crazy stuff. But then, since he turned her down, you know what she does? She puts it out on the internet, their relationship. So now Vanessa finds out. Now Vanessa is hot. She's pissed off. And I'm like, you got a lot of nerves to be pissed off. Because you was tipping and dipping too. Y'all should call it even. Yeah, you tipped and dipped. I tipped and dipped too. Okay, let's call the whole thing off. Something like that. But no, she's pissed off. How long has this been happening? Did you have that hole in my bed? And he's like, no, it only happened once. And she slapped the earth, wind, and fire out of him. Then she gets up and she said, well, you know what? I'm banging Derek. And why does she say that? Now Desmond is pissed off because he's like, you've been banging that dude you work with? What is this? So now he goes and confronts this part out. This was funny to me. He goes and confronts Derek. And Derek is super cocky. And Derek is like, you know, I don't kiss and tell, but you can smell her boom boom on my beard. You doing too much, Derek. You being real disrespectful. And you deserve to get jacked up. So, you know, Desmond jacked him up. Now, we fast forward. We also found out that, you know, during that argument between Vanessa and Desmond, that Desmond cheated on her before and she forgave him. So I guess she felt like it was okay for her to tip and dip with her coworker. So now Vanessa's missing. I already know crazy Valentina got her. Vanessa's missing. The cops come to Derek. Derek is super cocky, but he's like, yeah, the husband did it. And he's like, they're like, how you know the husband? He said, listen, because look, I'm a real man. I don't get all bent out of shape over no meow. You know what I'm saying? I don't get bent up like that. I said, wow, look at that. He said, plus he came over here and got all crazy, assaulted me and went all crazy. So I know what I'm talking about. So the cops was like, yeah, but we never said anything happened, this, that, and the third. So he's like, yeah, the husband did. So they go speak to Desmond. Actually, Desmond's friends speak to him, and Desmond looking all sad. He's like, I can't find my wife, this, that, and the third. The police speak to him, and he's like, his alibi pans out. They say he was at work, this, that, and the third. So now Desmond takes it upon himself to go to Valentina's home. And he comes in there and she's like, hi, baby. She wanted to get all hot and bothered. And she got all hot and bothered. She's trying to seduce him. He's like, where's my wife? And then, I know I shouldn't have laughed at this part, but as he's arguing with her and he's looking around, she pushed him down those stairs. And apparently that knocked him out. I laughed because them little bit of stairs that you knocked out, you fragile. You passed out from them little bit of stairs, but still, okay, we know we on a budget here. I get it. So she pushed him, knocked him out. So I said, oh, this is getting good. So the next scene, homeboy is tied up. Poor Vanessa's in the back room, tied up to the chair. He's sprawled out like a sacrifice, tied up. And she's like, you know what? Both of y'all ain't worth it. Both of y'all cheating on each other, this, that, and the third. And she's like, you know, I got something for you. I'm going to show you how it's done. And she starts having sex with Desmond in front of his wife, but he's tied up. And he's like, get off of me. There's nothing you could do, sir. Just go with the motion. See, this way he messed up. Because, see, he should have talked to her, yeah, baby, blah, blah, blah. And maybe the outcome would have been different. But he's like, get off of me. You agitating Cray Cray. See, that's why I know Desmond didn't deal with a lot of Cray Cray, because when you're dealing with Cray Cray, you gotta know how to tread lightly and talk softly to them, because Cray Cray is Cray Cray. But no, he's over here, oh, get off of me, get off of me. You messing up. Homegirl goes in there, puts that plastic bag over his wife, suffocates the poor girl. I said, Lord have mercy, girl. She done killed Vanessa. I was like, damn. And so we also learned Vanessa was talking, before Vanessa went on to see the king, Vanessa was talking to her friend and was saying how she didn't feel appreciated and this and that and this, the third. And she was working so hard for the both of them. Yeah, working so hard that you end up sleeping with your coworker. Okay, great. Yes, okay. We appreciate that. Nah, that was lame. Like I said, both of them was lame. So now she's poor girl is dead. And now Valentina's talking this mess about how, this happened to her before with her last husband, with her husband or whatever. He cheated on her and, she took his heart. So she got jars of heart. And this girl, next thing I know, she got on the operating scrubs. She's cutting Desmond open to take his heart. I said, wow. And he was like, my heart was never yours. It was always her. You deserve to be killed, dude, because you don't know how to talk people down. That you were supposed to be like, yeah, baby, you right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm so sorry. You still talking tough. You were supposed to sweet talk her. The movie would have ended a different way if it was, listen. But see, that's why it's a movie. Because in real life, Valentina had me tied up. I would have sweet talked the hell out of Valentina. What? I'm just saying. So anyway, she kills him. So now we see the cops coming to her and confronting her, asking her what she knows about him. Does she know? She said, yeah, I know Desmond. I didn't know he was married. She said, but I don't see him no more. He's heartless. And she drove off. And that was the end of the movie. And that pissed me off. She got away with it, basically. I wonder if she's going to kill again. You know what? I like that character. Let Valentina come kill some more. Let Valentina kill some more. Valentina, when they questioned her and she was in the car, she was like, I know Desmond. What you mean he married? Oh, he married? Oh. So, as you can see, I enjoyed this film a lot. It was entertaining. I also love the music in this, the soundtrack, the songs in here. Every song was just banging. Like, I got to go look at the credits or something, see listen, where can I get these songs at? The songs were great. Every song they played in the movie was great. It was great. The movie was good. I enjoyed the movie. I think there might be a sequel to this, though. Now, if you haven't, listen, I done spoiled the whole damn thing. I know, I'm sorry. But I really enjoyed it. If you've seen it already, leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below, period. But if you've seen it already, tell me your thoughts, what you thought about this film. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it and come back and tell me what you thought about it. All right. So that's all I have for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.